Hello everybody, welcome to my review of Ponniyin Selvan 2. I'm coming back with a review after a long time, and I really waited for a good movie, and Ponniyin Selvan 2 luckily turned out to be a very good movie. For those who had not seen the review of my first half, I'll be adding the review to the comments. You can go there and watch the review. So Ponniyin Selvan 2, it kind of begins not where Ponniyin Selvan 1 ends. It begins with the romance of young Aditya Karikalan, who later his role is played by Vikram, and Nandini, who later becomes Aishwarya Rai. So it's kind of interesting as to why director chose to begin the movie this way. But as you watch the movie, it becomes pretty clear because the crux of the movie is around the turmoil and the conflict and the so many other emotions between the separated two lovers, the young Nandini and the young Karikalan. The kind of love which it becomes to vengeance, it hate, drive, motivation. That's what this the crux of movie is all about. The movie kind of becomes like a Greek tragic story, but the whole performance by Aishwarya and Vikram and their love is the central piece of this movie. And all the other actors, let it be Jayam Ravi or Karthi or Trisha or Jairam, they all play their roles beautifully. There are so many things that are happening in the movie. You got to keep your eye attentively to understand everything. And in case you're a little slow, it isn't a bad suggestion to read a little about the movie before watching the movie, especially if you're not a Tamil audience. That would help you a bit. The work of the technicians, right, apart from the actors, the director of photography, the background music, and the songs by Rahman, the whole sets, the locations, the war scenes, everything is pretty amazing. And as someone who had read the novel earlier, right, I was a little disappointed actually with the novel, with too many clutches and too many things told at the end. Maniratnam has taken this liberty to trim the novel and retain the right kind of pieces which is needed for the cinema. All in all, they've made such a wonderful movie, which is kind of a rarity in Indian cinema, which comes in one in 10 or 15 years. If you had seen the first part, right, I'm sure everybody would have felt that things are in very slow pace. Things seem to be settling down. But the way Maniratnam has played out this is he has let the first part settle in its own pace, introducing all of the characters, and the second part is like a wild stream. There's always something happening. There are twists, turns, there's so many things, and it rushes into a climax. And I feel like this could have been a great watch even if it was a 6-hour movie. That's what it is. It's kind of made to two parts for all of these commercial reasons, but I essentially at its DNA it's a single movie which I'm planning to watch again continuously when the part 2 is also available on Netflix. All in all, I also took my family. Even though my kids who are a little young, they couldn't understand some of it, they thoroughly enjoyed the movie. My wife also enjoyed the movie. I was fully happy and satisfied to see such a meaningful movie that's been shown, and especially some of these war scenes, some of the palaces, some of the nice things they have made around the costumes. They're all amazing. A few simple things that kind of put things down was the king who was trying to be assassinated. There was not much logic around the place where people who were trying to assassinate were hiding. It's so evident. So some of it could have been a bit more trimmer, and there are few things which if you, it's especially like it's a little disconnect because things kind of seem to rush or jump from one to other. So as I said, you got to really be attentive, or you got to connect the threads. Maniratnam is not going to show you from A to B. He goes from A to D, and it's for you to figure out B and C. But altogether, it's a good movie. I request everyone to watch, support such good movies. Thank you.